Divine Abundance Oracle cards by Tasha Silver are great cards. No guidebook. They are great affirmation cards, kind of, I guess. Affirmation, but they can guide you very simply. So there is this little info card. There's Tasha. There's Fenna. And I put them aside. These cards are fun because they stand alone. They're upside down, I guess. And they have guiding statements. Let me just show you them. Let me show you who's in here. And then you'll see why I really like these cards. I really do. I really like these cards. They're beautiful. Right now, see, we got Buddha. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. See what I mean? The reminder, like you think you want it all right now, but you freaking don't because you couldn't handle it. So be thankful that it's coming to you gradually. Ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Keep saying this over and over again until you believe it. Deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. Outrageous openness. I believe that's the title of one of her books that's on my shelf. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. Detachment. I love the artwork. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Guidance. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. Receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Energetic clearing. During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. Change. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Divine source. Oh, this feels good to ask for this. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. God is my supply, essentially. It all kind of comes together. It really does. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will, follow the Tao, and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. You are abundance, my love. Letting go. Everything is indeed out of control. And God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Yep, everything's out of control, and I can safely let go. Gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. Love. Divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love itself. So imagine pulling one of these cards as your daily message. Perfect deck for it. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. There you go, buddy. Be ordinary. Karma. There's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. Flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. Right action. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Intuition. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God. Pursue me. Yeah, if this is your first intro to Tasha Silver, you like these cards and her humor, you'll love her books. Delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Okay. Inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Grief. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. Ooh. Courage. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. Clearing with Ganesh. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. Awakening. O my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you through my own instincts and common sense. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. Acceptance, radical acceptance is the now. In the now opens a flow. Radical acceptance in the now opens a flow. Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. Signs. Instincts are the message from the inner divine. Liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe them. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So liberation, the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. That's cool. Expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Divine flow. Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others. To follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. Trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings and trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. And then finally, freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. All right, so anyways, took a little time to go through all of those, but don't you feel attuned? Don't you feel like you just got reminded of a whole bunch of good stuff that you know it. So surrender with divine abundance. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. Why? Because you're stuck in your ego thought system. Read A Course in Miracles. The ego learns what's hardest: to stop trying to control the whole universe. So know that today, you don't have to control the whole universe. You can surrender to that. And you are worthy to do that. You've been worthy to belong to love all along without any need to improve. Which is funny for self-help Sadie. But you're already perfect. In fact, you are love itself. Anyways, on that note, what a great deck. Divine Abundance Oracle cards.